So one of the things Dental Nachos does is connect dentists for jobs, associates, finding a job, partnerships. How can you connect? I just want to share with you, you cannot make the most beautiful emergence profile in the world if you don't have a job. You cannot pay off your loans if you don't have a job. If you're a practice owner and you're working, and you need some help to spend more time with your family, you need a licensed dentist to do that. One of the challenging parts about our jobs, we need licensed professionals. So we connect people. So one of the things on the screen here, you'll see is if you text job to 215-543-6454, you'll get a list of all our open positions and how you can list a job on our site, and also how you can find a job, a great way to connect. And we have some jobs here today for me to share with you, bring awareness on. So one of our jobs is in Washington, Elma Family Dental. One of 4 full-time associates is moving to the East Coast. Great. Why? Someone's moving to replace them. It'd be great, besides restorative dentistry, if you wanted to do some endo and OS, compensated 25 to 30% of production with a base rate of $600 to $800 a day. What's fun to do in that area? It's 30 minutes from Olympia, 1.5 hours from, 1.5 hours from Seattle. To find out more about this job, Elma Family Dental in the state of Washington near Seattle, Dr. Catherine Siebert, you can reach out to us by texting Elma to 215-543-6454, email jobconnect@dentalnachos.com, and my team will drop in the chat how you could email this practice owner directly. So a great way to connect through Dentist Job Connect, run by our awesome team. We're having great success. We just matched to an associate in Texas, working in Philadelphia, Delaware. If you want to be matched, looking for a job, really key. If you're a practice owner who might need an associate in a few years, learn about this early so you know what to do. So awesome. We're going to bring up our next guest here. Is going to talk to us about lasers, which is very cool. So I'd like to welcome Wayne Craig, VP of Sales for SOLEA. Wayne, thanks for being on with us here. We now have a what dentists love. First, we talked about connecting with patients. That's all good. But now you have a very dentisty thing that dentists love dentisty things. It's their favorite. So share with us what you guys do, how you help dentists increase success and decrease stress with your product.
Sure. Thanks, Paul. I'm Wayne Craig with Convergent Dental, and as Paul said, I represent SOLEA Laser. And what SOLEA Laser will do for you right now, if I think about stress in dental offices, it's typically pandemic related, right? It's our patients coming back. What effect is this going to have on my revenue stream? What SOLEA allows you to do is develop a plan, a proactive and aggressive plan to capture new share within your practice. We see 2 times new patient flow in a lot of SOLEA laser practices, as well as add new sources of revenue at a time when many of your competitors are going to be sort of hunkered down and looking for ways to survive this.
For sure. And it's just, I was talking with one of your great clinicians the other day about it. I mean, we've been looking at lasers. What are some of the things that you see clinicians using it for? You've been a dentist for 18 years and you're very tired. That's like me. You say, hey, I've been doing this. I've learned about implants. We have a CBCT. We've done cool things, but this is very genuine because it's my total story. We've never really got involved with lasers outside of like electrostirred style use, So what would this SOLEA help us with? And I also want to share, people want to learn more about it, just text SOLEA to 55444. We'll drop more information in the chat, but share with us, what would I use this for in my practice?
Well, SOLEA is an all tissue laser. It works equally well on the tooth structure as it does soft tissue. And so SOLEA can really be used in all parts of your practice. And the beautiful thing about it is that you can do well over 90% of your dentistry without anesthesia and without a drill. And when you give patients that type of experience, no matter what you're doing, it's something that they talk about, and it's a way to grow your practice through the most credible source of advertising that you have.
I think that's awesome. I mean, just to do something new to make patients feel better. I say it's part of this is stuff that I'm a big sports fan, shows up on the stat sheet with either more revenue or decreased overhead, but sometimes just making your life inside the operatory better, right? I mean, that's just like that MasterCard commercial, tickets to the game, hot dog, time with your son, priceless. Not wanting to cry inside like UDDS, that is priceless, right? So share with us. I like stories like this, stories of sorry. You work with dentists, so you know our people. It's a skeptical people, not an easy people, right? So when I do implant cases, most patients will come and say, I should have done this sooner. They spend $50,000, $60,000, $70,000. People who take a course on a great CE course who weren't sure if they should spend 5,000. They say, I should have done this sooner. Give me a sooner example from one of your customers who said, I'm really glad I did this. I wasn't so sure, Wayne, but now I'm glad. Share one of those with us.
We've got a dentist in Pennsylvania that bought a SOLEA, single practice dentist, has owned it for a couple of years now, and now has 5 practices. Credits SOLEA with primarily helping her practice grow. And she's recently added our sleep package to that. So it's a 5-minute procedure, pays between $750 and $1,000, and completely painless, completely functional in the office, 15 minutes of chair time for the procedure. And she's now done well over 100 patients, and just really enjoying the procedure.
Awesome. That's really great. I mean, these are why I'm doing this in these business and leadership topping shows. Not only can you watch it live, we can send in recordings just so dentists can be aware that there are other dentists, because dentistry is a bit of a cave place. Dr. Eric Cornelius, we work in these caves. We don't really know what other people are doing. So I really appreciate you guys being a key resource and sponsors. Or anything else you'd like to share about how anyone can get in touch with you, or anything going on before the end of the year? I know you guys had a few special offers for the laser.
Yeah, we've got some incredible offers right now, both from a financing standpoint, as well as a pricing and additional product standpoint. To get in touch with us, I'm all over social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, whatever. And you can stop by Convergent Dental /SOLEA,
Cool.
And find out all about us.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Wayne, for being part of what we do. We'll have you back on, and have a great rest of the day. Thanks for doing what you do to help us increase success and decrease stress.
Thanks for having me, Paul.